What's up, guys? It's me, Aaron Stapish, and I'm with my friend
Ricky Avila.
That's him. He's here. Ricky, why are you here? What are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk and brag about games that we're really good at. Just us, though.
I like it. This is a conversation and a time for us to just be like, hey, what are we good at, and brag and be self-conceited, which we both are pretty conceited, so it's a show about it.
Aaron, maybe a little more.
Hey! All right, Ricky, what game do you feel you're the master at first? Give us one.
All right, one of the ones I feel I'm the master at is Hammerin Harry. I did a review on this and I played it so many times, it's like...
You're really good at the game. When you played it, I was playing the game after you reviewed it, and I was like, Ricky, I'm sure it's not that hard. I kind of sucked at the game. I mean, I seriously did it. So it's a game by IRM, and it was released in what, Europe only? Europe and Japan.
Europe and Japan.
Yeah. So good call. I'm going to go with one, and one that I will say I was really good at was actually Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Now, the Contra series is known as being one of the hardest games out there, but I actually have been playing a lot of that lately, and just recently, a couple weekends ago, I probably should have taken a picture because most people don't believe these kind of things, but I beat it on hard, and I beat it with no continues. So that took me quite a... You don't believe me, do you?
I don't believe you.
Okay, good. Why don't you go on to another game that you feel like you're the master at? Give us one more.
Smash Bros. I think I'm the master at Smash Bros.
I would say fighting games in general, like Marvel vs. Capcom, Smash Bros. I feel like any game that has the fighter games, you kind of kick butt at.
You just ruined my number one.
What was your number one?
Capcom versus SNK.
Well, it was ruined. That was it. Capcom. What makes you the master at it? Could you?
All right, I always put it to the full setting with the powers, and I don't let you do anything. I use Iori and Ken.
Yeah, you're that guy that sits at the arcades and doesn't get off because everybody's challenging you and you keep winning. Another one that I think we can both kind of claim that we're really good at, now this is kind of interesting to claim, is the Call of Duty series. I know not a lot of people love them, and I know they have gotten a little tired. But the thing is, it's hard to say if you're really good at Call of Duty because a lot of the time we're playing is multiplayer online. So it's like, well, what if you're just playing people that suck? Are you really good? Because once in a while we'll have like, a run where we get first place for
a while,
20 rounds, and then the next time we play and we're getting smoked by kids who are cursing at us and telling us stuff about our mothers. So it's true, yeah, Call of Duty series. What's your favorite Call of Duty game, by the way?
My favorite Call of Duty is probably Modern Warfare 2.
Good, actually mine too. Yeah!
All right.
Holler. Okay, and then I will pick my number one right now. I'll say what I feel like I'm the best at. My game that I feel like I'm definitely my most well-versed game would be Super Punch-Out on the Super Nintendo. I was actually with Ricky when I started playing that a few years back, when I started really getting into it. I've always played it. And I was getting really good times, and I ended up looking up a lot of the times, and I'm like 0.2 seconds away on a number of characters from holding the world record, and I'm not joking about that.
It's true, it's true.
I like this show. This show makes me feel good about myself. We can brag about ourselves. You know who we should brag about?
Who?
Gilly. Do you like Gilly's hair?
It's all right, I've seen better.
You heard that, Gilly. We're going to Gilly right now from RetrocityZone to tell us a game that he feels like he is the master at, so let's shoot it over to him right now. Go ahead, dude.
What game am I a master at? I guess if I had to pick one, I'd have to say Mega Man. The classic series. I swear if one more person asks me if this is Zero, I'm going to go insane. Now when I was little, about 4 or 5 years old, one of the first games that I got for the Nintendo Entertainment System was Mega Man 4. This game's hard, but I played it over and over and over, and eventually I got better at it. Now whenever someone talks about Mega Man, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to talk about how difficult the games are. Nowadays I really don't have a problem with them. I usually breeze right through them. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but... Back to you guys.
All right, good job, Gilly. Those Mega Man games are pretty hard.
Mega Mans are like known to be brutal.
NES.
Yes.
NES hard. I think that's where they might have come from.
That's something we should have mentioned. Good call on that. NES hard is like a term nowadays, and that really, if you guys don't know what that means, basically when people are like, oh, this game is NES hard, what they mean is this game is brutal because NES games in general were really, really hard, especially with no continues most of the time. Most of the time, you were lucky if you got passwords, and if you did, they weren't easy.
It's like the system you can't just like run through. You have to like stop and like think about what you're gonna do next.
I agree, Ricky.
Is that it? That's all for us. All right.
What games are you a master at? Are you a master at games? If you are, you guys should like tweet us and post pictures and stuff and let us know your scores. See what you guys do on Super Punch-Out. Some's at Hammerin Harry. Let us know how fast you guys beat the game if you like these games. But let us know, us gamers here, that's what we're all about, is being good at games. Hopefully, if we're not, at least we're still gamers, right? If we love games, that's what matters. So yeah, hashtag us at the Grid Chat and Grid Gaming. Again, guys, I am Aaron Juan Pablo Senorita. Senorita? Dang it, I just made myself a girl. What's your name?
Ricky Hombre.
See, that's swag.
Right?
We'll talk to you guys here again soon, next time on the Grid Chat.